G'day, Cobber. Welcome to the Sunday morning chilly chill dressing gown remix of what everyone's talking about with the auto assembly thing. Now, I've still got to watch Airlift 82's because his video is about 1,000 years long. No offence, Ian. You do love it. Awful. But I've got to watch a couple. But I know loads of people have done some. I watched Tony's the other day. It just got me in the spirit to talking about auto assembly. Because the time approaches. The time rapidly approaches. And there were questions asked. Like, let's ask the big one. What do you want? What toys do you want? What are you seeking out? What are you finding? And this year I'm looking for a Japanese exclusive clear Galaxy Convoy, which I might have mentioned before because it's a really nice piece of toy. But there's no way of sort of knowing what's going to be there in advance. So I'll either have to hit up a ringer and get one of my friends who's got a stall down there to go and have a quick nosy around, and if they see one, go, put that under the table. I don't know how much one's going to cost. I certainly don't want to pay the kind of money that you see them advertised for on eBay and stuff like that. They're 250 quid and it's just, I hope convention prices when you're actually there from someone who in the know is better. So yeah, I want a clear Galaxy Convoy. I quite like, I want a Mammoth. I want a big Convoy. But you can get those for 22 quid off eBay still. I'm quite tempted to get one of those, but there's nothing quite like buying stuff at Auto Assembly. What I really fucking want, even though the ball joints are crap, I want one of those Botcon barricades made out of the Prowl stroke, what's his face mould, smoke screen. That's a hot looking toy, even if I keep it in alt mode. For some reason you lot just don't seem to be able to transform that toy. It drives you all crazy. It doesn't bother me in the least. You've just got to twist the top of the arm section, the bicep swivel round properly, and then the roof moulds together, and then everyone's a winner. What's the problem with that? He is ball jointy and he does pop off. That's just the way it is. They've obviously just moulded it with that sort of tolerance. I'm not talking about the right thing. Apart from that, and I've seen quite a lot of people on the Transformers YouTube community say, oh, it's my first year at Auto Assembly, what have I got to expect, what are the prices are like, and that sort of thing. I went for one day. The first time I went to Auto Assembly, I went for the Sunday, which was definitely the wrong day to go because I'm a knob, but I think I had hockey on the Saturday, so on and so forth. And I literally just jizzed all of my money in about 2 hours, and then realised that I just wanked 300 odd quid on toys in no space of time at all, and all the plans that I had for stuff that I really wanted while I was there completely went out the window. Now let me just clarify this for you. If you're one of the people that's new, okay, and you're going for your first time, and you're going for a day or you're going for a weekend or whatever, you can make your list. You can check it twice, you can find out if you're naughty or nice, but trust me, when AA comes to town, the whole fucking thing goes out the window. None of it means anything at all, not a single thing. It's all pie in the sky, because you're going to walk around, you're just going to walk around and you're going to see stuff that you've never seen for sale before. You're going to see, I'm reaching for my tea, you're going to see stuff that you don't know what it is. You're going to see stuff that you never thought that you were going to see. You're going to see stuff that you never thought you would... There are people moving. You're going to see stuff that you're never going to own. You thought you were never going to own, but you can, because Auto Assembly is the time for it. You can have your specialty bits that you want. Have your bits that I know that there are going to be barricades from Botcon there, because last year there were absolutely just crap tons of the Decked Charge toy and the Striker, which was the Warpath repaint, which I wish I'd got. Don't have enough fembots. Luffy. So that's I think I've covered toys now. You can go and buy as much as you want. you can go and plan as much as you want, but until you're actually stood there seeing all the lovely delights that befall you, I want a Leo convoy. If someone's got a Leo convoy, a white one, I can't tell you how important. For 3 years I've been up there wanting a Leo convoy, and I've seen one on day one, and someone had one up for 60 quid, and they said, yeah, you can have it for 50. And I'm like, shut up, 50's how much it's supposed to cost. I don't care about the box. You can have the box, all the missiles, because when I get home, the box is going to go in the bin. I know I'm paying over the odds for a box version. It's just, someone's got a Leo convoy. I really want a White Lion Prime. I just want it. With regards to the event itself, it's weird because you don't know how it's going to start and you don't know how it's going to kick off. You do know who's going to be there. I do know that this year it's going to be quite funny because the Mighty Grimlock's taken all the other Grimlocks. And he did sort of mention the other day that while there will be fun to be had throughout the day, the real fun will kick in when the missus has gone to bed with the kids and he comes down at about 11 o'clock and just goes, party! I think by that time most of us will be well on our way, but it will be very nice to have you down, Stu, and we'll all get shit-faced together. I can't wait. But that's pretty much how the weekend goes. Just don't plan stuff. Plan where you're going to be. I think that in the bar on the Saturday, I think we said at around about the 2-3 o'clock mark, there's going to be a Transformers YouTube community meet. There's actually an event set up on the Facebook page with the meet, so we can just get everyone together in one place. Loads of people are very, very, very complimentary about the Transformers YouTube community page. And I'm still getting lots of messages from people that just say it's good fun round here because you let the fun go, you don't rein people in, but when people are tossers you just go, oi tosser, no. So we're going to organise that, but apart from that I'm just going to turn up and see what happens, because you can make plans till Kingdom Come and then you'll see the first thing that you see when you get there will just completely scupper everything and everything will change, and you need to seek that. That's going to be the best thing about the weekend, is that it's just going to be a great big surprise with very little sleep, quite a lot of booze, massive amount of toys, and just people. It's not about toys this year. It's really not about toys this year. Though I must admit I've saved a stonking amount of money and I'm quite ashamed, and I think I'm going to be taking some of that money out and putting it into my life as opposed to just my dirty crack habit. There you go. That's it. That's all I can say about AA. Go there. Just go there. Just don't plan. Don't get preoccupied with, oh, I've got to meet so-and-so and I've got to be there at this time. And unless you're going to be on the little panels, because I missed the panels last year. I fucked up the panels last year. The reason I fucked up the panels last year is because I just didn't read. There's an itinerary of everything that was going on, which I just went, oh, that's nice, show me to the toy area. And then I wish I really read some of the stuff that's happening, because there was a YouTube meet that really flopped. I don't know if I should say flopped. If there weren't many people there. But there was another meet that I went to with Jim and Rob and the gang about IDW comics, which I didn't really give a fuck about, but at the same time was really interesting because I love the artwork. I can't read. I'm a fucking useless arsehole. I can't read very well. I've got dyslexia and comics don't mean anything to me. It's just the cat sat on the mat, the robot shot a gun. That's what it is to me. So I really like the art of it, but you'd be quite surprised that when you get in there, the content is interesting. As long as it's like not specifically, let's talk about G1, because I wouldn't want to sit and talk about G1 because G1 sucks. But as long as the context is, we're going to talk about Transformers in a really intricate way, in a way that you don't get to talk about them very often, and we're inviting you to take part in this and have an active part in this conversation about something that you won't really get these opportunities to talk about very often. It's like a 48-hour little break in reality where You can have that nerdy conversation that you've never really wanted to raise the point of before, because all your proper friends, all your non-nerd friends, all the people that you know outside of the scene would just go like, what are you talking about? You're mental. You're being what? Stop it. Yeah, all the people that you're going to go and see at Auto Assembly are all going to relish. They're going to relish. They're going to want to talk about that thing. They're going to want to argue that point. They're going to want to have that conversation. Be it in a formal structure, be it in an informal structure in the bar, be it in just earwigging in on someone else's conversation and joining in with it and having a point to say. Something interesting that Tony said in his video the other day was, don't go and railroad other people's conversations, but do have an input. Do have an input, because if you see someone sat playing with... I've mentioned this on videos quite a few times, that if you see people sat playing with a toy that you're really into at Auto Assembly, by all means go over and say to them, I've not seen, can I just touch it with my hands? Can I put my dirty fingers on it for a moment? And in my experience, 99% of people not only are happy for you to have a look at that toy, maybe not let you touch it and fire off the missiles by accident and stuff, but definitely be involved with the inspection of it, having a look at it, enjoying the toy. But they'll actually probably really relish the opportunity to give you a little guided tour of that toy and have a chance to talk about their new little pride and joy for 5 minutes. But there are people that have said to me, oh, I fucking hate it. You get a toy out that's a bit rare and all of a sudden everyone swarms around your table like, can we have a look? If you're that guy, you're not at Auto Assembly for the right reasons. You need an attitude adjustment. You need to just take a little step sideways on the railroad of life and just say, I'm taking a slightly different track. It's all about seeing, approaching, smiling, having a wash. Don't be a stinky motherfucker. And just engaging other people in something that you love, because the chances are that they're going to engage back. And I struggle with that in a humanity experience. I really struggle with that in a sort of just life situation. It's not my thing. It used to be, I used to do it for a living. These days, I'm just like, yeah, like people. But for that little Friday night to Sunday afternoon, it's just something special about it. Even if I got told off by Billy for saying stupid things a little while ago, there's something me about Auto Assembly where I haven't got to worry, and everyone already knows that I squeak and whoop and make stupid noises, and people are going to want me to squeak and whoop and make stupid noises. I'm going to want to make them all laugh, because that's what I like doing. And Raz is going to be there. He comes from Canada. I mean, what a fucking monster. And big up Michael Merrigan, who I had a good chat with the other day. He's not been very well, and he likes Optimus Primes as much as I do. In fact, there are quite a few Optimus guys at the moment, and I'm quite enjoying and having a little club, I've waffled on enough. It's just a Sunday morning dressing gown remix. I thought I'd have a conversation. Big up your bad self, all of you. I'll see you in August. It's going to be awesome. We can't wait. I've got to drive my van up there. I just hope it doesn't break down. Boop boop.